Bible say in the beginning God. Now one can say in the middle God. One can say in the middle God. And one can say at the end God. Even though God is the end of everything, He's the Alpha and Omega. But in the wisdom of God and the framers and the writers of the Bible, in the beginning, God. See, now what you now what you away any no. Ya pese ya kachire nyame say, you are our beginning 2024. Di enkan na fa yenko. Na ye bribi enso maye. Na nka ye wakwanya se ye betime bibi a sha ase. Na nso no asemi wa Bible mu aya no so ye makono pa o se kai wo bofo wo mrante ebrim. The word abrante me na ka ekire mu different or say abra wote no obi no say obrane a onte tu ni na ye time a wote ne time a wonte nyina no aya ma remfi say nyame ye nyame ebi say ada waso wo ho no nyame nsesa wasusu si a nyame nsesa papa akwava
yeja official pants
I've been commenting here
me ma wa for so nyina official
omojo so
the radius so say
amen
odi awura fifufuro yi na dominanti o
yeah papa
eja
religiously spiritually 2023 net saying after 2023 no net saying from 1st January to 31st December
Captain Michiao
Mejo so papa
me ma official papa
afin commentary
esanso chiao ahwefo dey etiefo nyina 2023 ne sefata ye na urade di ma ye se me twa ntia en anopedi obama metwi na ba o shi ba wa anya okagan futu
Kegan futu.
Noni sawo 2023 no Yehowa ke hawo. Ne sefata ye 2023 no.
Nyame de maye.
Na urade di ma ye no. Enti sa na me hu no. Se anka bibi wo echi a sefata ye na.
Ko de maye.
Oye no kwafo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ka on fan kam ye ko de maye. Nyame ndeka.
Debi.
Hey.
Enti ni sefata ye no. Eno di bre.
Wow. This is deep. Nyame on the cow, on the yenka 2023.
Nyame ni yenka.
We try yenka wie.
That's right. O say ya ye nche ne ye di nipa bone oye no. E di akofa nyame so. Enti na ye say nyame anye bibia ma ye. Anyame nika. Ni sefata ye. Ejuma ye oye, obra ye boy, anamonga ye 2 ye. Ehu aketia fata ye 2023 ena radi di mai.
Hi,
ubi bia nka ho.
So tete nyame 2023.
The bida.
Ubi bia nka nyame ho.
All that we deserve is what he gave us.
Papa, this year, then nyame akachiro se kachire ye.
Hey. Captain we dey asamu ba o. Na said last year nyame kasa.
That's right.
And afa so no nyame ntwen sa afefu from ransa wa kasa. On say years don't define God.
Years don't define God.
And 31st December is not the end of God's calendar.
What's it?
31st December.
No, Mike Nedum.
31st December.
31st December.
It's not the end of God's calendar.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
And the year born you na minya yanka me sorry say na so me yankre no. Ya massa no ahwe ya. Na me dia sanu.
Oh man, guy be so.
Ko na injo e ba changebo. E was ani ma fe owu la fi o.
Why din.
Na me pa ocho ye wie ya pa nyum no ma yemfa ma.
Oh, ya be mo biom.
Me pe bi dia kofie.
Oh, GH and wasuma. Yeah, had the sa.
And the 2024 no kra nyame anim. Ne se fata ye. E no de be ma ye.
The Sefata in Odema in 2023.
2023, dear Sefata
in Odema
and Odema. And in 2024,
dear Sefata
ya namonto ya brabo ya nkasa ye bibia ye beyeno and work it ya Sefata yen. And already di bema ye.
Condition bi aba ho.
Yes.
Ya namonto papa chechire no.
Because when him say me to me towa, me to me aton. Now ko ye ton aton.
Na kwaya to na ton.
Yes.
So wotimi tomia, wobetimi aton.
The only difference, yes, the only difference is who born esubete.
Oh.
When you are bought, your value depreciates.
When you are bought.
Say a towa, who born sote. Say a kotonwa.
And over can say, cafe tomia.
Ke ahebo o jala no bo.
O jala
kaya hombo ni ka nya hebo abanya hombo ka hebo huwe obeni ledon ye towa woni nyansa biem enti wuntumi ntu ni otowo no fo
what say
you can't counsel the one that bought you
your towo no
you can't counsel, you can't advise the person. If you were wise, you wouldn't have sold
yourself
who you are.
So
that's what we deserve in 2024. If we are bought in 2024, we will lose the right to counsel.
Papa Sanchim, as I didn't move,
there be who pay be account to dear to go.
There be as some more do
me bow
say a tower. You what tone, no better as a tone.
Yes, and our face won't to mean to know. Wanya towe dia wadane na akwa nso dia onto ne masterful. Your wisdom and ability to counsel no, is buried in your ability to treasure who you are.
Hey.
And because esa ube hunu sa usombo pa no a wan ton hu no. Ubo sonte. Utufu nso
enti eno no nkan no kan say nanka onipa ye abolo ala
akpiti ye abolo now ke ohani ahebo
ohani akebo
o megbe ni ahebo e ojalawa ni onyo owuo monga shike ahebo pe ojala no egbo ejake ohon mo ni oji ke wulashi iwo money hebue le echombo no ni ofi be ni okeba yeni be ni okeba kashi be ni okeba teshi ni chumo ni sa ni ochu
so on na be chem de medi de benom de me tashi tashi edi ni nyina.
And you only give yourself up to be bought if you don't know your worth.
Asaka sem fufuro and na me busa questions bebre no
mpacho busa
you only give yourself out to
for
be
sale
bought when you don't know your value. Your worth. But Papa, you're doing your toy. So honey, I say at all.
Ain't na ni obeba be to wono na be kire djuma abedi ma no.
Yan Tom say manager.
Oto se be kasa. Wato onu ti ni office so nkasa. Wo na oti TV so kasa esa eye bibia. Wo gidi se mfa so e ba no. Oni wo che pepepe.
Entimi.
Wato.
I love that. Say ni kwa say ye ma ye ho kwan mo bi to ye.
Nyame ebo wo se ne se so. Ye to wa ya to nyame. Enti no buo ni ho biom for the gospel.
Flow.
It's okay.
Papa flow.
Flow. Also, God created you in his image and in his likeness.
No interruption.
And even when we were in Egypt, he had to come by us with blood because we were precious. And he says, because you have been bought with the precious blood.
Oh, just say, Suriname. Unfortunately,
the cheapest group of people to be bought are Christians.
What's it?
Repeat. Every Christian is affordable and buyable.
Every Christian.
Oh,
It's affordable
and buyable.
And why?
Mpacha Bible meaning say wo preach pa. Bible if any actually say Christo ni ba ensem fata so beton house akoko.
Any
Watch in so
any
sa. And if any actually also say Christo ni bema young guy ensem fata so no so gather scraps.
any
Yeah.
Papa flow.
The other they are segregate a particular kind of a juma master Christopher dear more jumani. And so also near here. And those who are gathering the scraps and other things no, are employing us. And when they employ you, Obeka said, then don't go to church on Sunday. Come and work for me. But on no Friday, not to me call the mosque. Not to me call you mine. Until we discover, say, there is no description. Say Christopher Mumwe Jumanie. And they say, we will lose who we are. Until 2024, it was say Obia Busanya me say, a Juma Benti now then say mami.
Hey. Mensa way. Ejuma benti.
Eda wo beko studio wo dey aye album beba out no. That is when you will see that you are more than multifaceted.
Why am I?
You.
Adam, me co studio. Me the album be babontin.
Not the way the engineer will tell you, but when you do your freestyle praises, how the babontin, then you will see. Say, Captain, si kebin so akoloki baby awu and a woman in pie.
This year, ABPA.
And then I see was someone.
As if you know.
2024 will be a beautiful year. Yeah.
I refuse to be bought.
It's going to be a very beautiful year.
This year.
Because God is raining wisdom on the nation.
Wisdom.
From March onwards, everybody will be talking out of wisdom. Now, baby, wisdom, heshikamo, that's how we say it. Nile,
Nim Disemka.
yeah, baby, wisdom, food submits to the voice.
Baby, wherever there's wisdom, food submits
to the words of wisdom. And the nye diani ene madom no to wanganamo. Then so,
wisdom.
yeah.
Papa flow.
So 2024 will be a beautiful year. It will be peaceful. It will be quiet. God will see us through the elections, and whoever God has prepared for us will lead us by who we will vote for. I repeat, whoever God has prepared for us will lead the nation by who we vote for. Yeah.
That's what communal boom.
Sensio si ona su come do na amisi e wodia. Sa won no me. Cause it's a ubefa. And this why fana su come kunwa nyame na kun.
David.
Thank you. That is why I said by who we vote for.
Okay, nti nsuo ni si ho.
Yeah.
Ena nsu komode o. Na nyame si nsuo ni ye wo de a. Ena wo mfa nsuo ni nom ye, wa bre nsuo ni si ho.
Ma me to Bob Marley nyum ye wo hu.
To papa
So
to.
say in the abundance of water.
Papa to me
the
pesa
fool is thirsty.
That's right.
Oh, what a rat race. Rat race. Yeah. Rat race. Also, we got a horse race, we got a rat race. The captain. Minyayanka me a dreadlocks as a biba. See me after the program.
That's right.
I love that. I love that. And you know, I was saying, sorry, say a dogana. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, dogana. Last me ba, elementary school days.
That's right.
Until the national anthem, you have goosebumps. And then
It's the anthem now.
we'll celebrate SM, Beam Nation, SAC, Samini or Sangmini, that is the right pronunciation. Even they get more vim
That's right.
in the populace than the national anthem. It is a sign of a loss of love for the nation. But with God,
all things are possible.
And it's going to be possible. It's going to be.
Papa, you better than able to make sa odono beba back.
1 Corinthians chapter 13.
1 Corinthians
chapter 13.
Let me go. 1 Corinthians 13. Yes, sir. Okay. Papa, the New International Version.
Yes.
If I speak...
My main focus is going to be on verse 4 down.
Okay.
But me pacho 1 to 3 in the first. Things that are not love.
If I speak in tongues of men or of angels, but do not have love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. He will care me yue ya mumo konkro yue momli. Shimbe sumo ntamongomo. Ntamongomo ugbe. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have faith that can move mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing.
Wow, nothing in the bomb.
I am nothing.
Because people think when you have all the things that you mentioned, without love, you are still something.
So you can be a prophet, you can have money, you can have cars, you can have...
You can raise the dead and everything. If you don't have love,
you are nothing.
That's what God says. So after we get to the verse 4 and you see the definition of love, I am not the one to show you who the nothings are.
Hey, banjo, bang, 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 bang. Hi. Abase. Hey, banjo. Maibo. Hey,
why you go? Now, why you go?
I'm going to say Maibo.
Afari Foka. Now, on say, Oko Beach na, yewo, Sambia Yakan, and no Yedichi canoe no, akeblalele short term.
Okay.
Ntuti, hey ba,
they
are training back. They are training back.
Okay.
Hey ba, they are training back. But so why you go and let's say a do baby to make train continuous and full people.
Why you go?
And they will also respond, go, why you go? Then they are pulling it.
If I give all I possess to the poor and give over my body,
like it is Christmas, work or orphanage, work or child, they go Facebook, cause meet you.
Hey, and give over my body to hardship that I may boast, but do not have love, I gain nothing.
So what is love?
Verse 4.
Thank you.
Love is patient.
Check your temperature. Check your patience temperature. Patience, what can I say?
Abotre.
Trishito. In Ghana.
Who Trishito?
Trishito.
Okay. Trishito. Okay.
On se seni aka abotre. And can mean to make us a ubotre.
Abotre. Trishito.
Trishito.
Abotre.
Into your door. Sumo.
Voter and second of jig body.
Jig body. Alo atang bojidi. Bojidi means.
What kind of so? What kind of nakaka?
Nyafa no echwa anyakore echwa kachi eta.
What kind of sound so kakra?
Kadan ne badu kamuke jin.
And I can't say him.
And yeah, ebedi echire about.
Hey, love is patient.
But near to the foundation of love is patience.
And love is kind.
Kindness doesn't buy whoever receives the act.
What's it? Kindness
does not buy. It is not done with the mind of buying whoever you are being kind to. And he said, "Nientia wuya doye no. O person nipa no koto wa enya doye. Eya wo private market bi awako. Awo koto bribi. Now, what does the Bible say? Say, love your neighbor
as yourself.
One can say, love your neighbor according to the way your neighbor will love you back.
Debbie.
So why do you expect love in return when you love?
Hi. So yeah, because me, if you don't love me, I will not love you.
Because we lack understanding of the scriptures. Yes, if we had loved him in return, would we have crucified him? Of what use is love? When love goes to where it will be loved in return. You go to a place to make a difference. You don't go to a place to conform. You don't go to a place to conform. You go to transform. And love comes to be transformed. To transform. Until wherever you go to transform, you will go through hatred. Because they are used to send you now.
Wherever you go to transform, you go through hatred.
Yes, attacks and vilifications. Because who bano bonegame you ole blame makpano acha. You kekpa enmlokpo bi ehiju ni blame makpa sani ochalo dabida. You ke oba chake many who na blame makpa he say ameke oba atrafiu. You see titi ahomano eno na etu aso. Why go? So if you're a guy,
oh, bra.
Oh, the Kobna. And no, I dear son, Kobna for dear, and not from Beba Minia. If you're a guy and you hear this kind of rhythm, you don't just jump there. I saying, and yeah, that is the rhythm elderlies, Emma. And Cranfona, there were 5 different types of Jama.
Oh, some
but no pen a political parties near you.
And the Black Star section.
And no move youth. And never be bro, Abubesia fan crown. Also near me, the same rhythm, but we ut to me yes say for 5 hours omre.
Because
it's impending for no almost so
Germany.
That is it.
I said about one day now. Me penkan fo asempa na asa omoja enema bebrim ma enema bi aye bibia ho ye beka no asem da kro.
I thought about that last week. Oh, sorry. When there is an ancient demand on you until you break it.
Ancient demand.
We have the demand of the dead, ancient demand, and the voice of the blood.
Okay.
Even Ghana, we are having a challenge with an ancient demand. Yeah, to turn you as slaves. Have we asked? Do we know the cry? The pain they went through.
As if say, Papa, you know what hand pay you. And so me start to show you now.
We haven't sought the face of God to be able to be pardoned. We've not called for mercy. Look at Ghana, look at Nigeria. What don't we have? And these 2 countries contributed to slavery more than any other black country in Africa. Ghana and Nigeria. And they say, Omo fi hoba, no omo call Cape Coast. Omo call Elmina, now omo swan. It goes to fuel the demand of the ancients. The pain with whatever they said. The Gans, we have a tribe, we call them Tabon. Tablon. We call them Tablon. But it is a Portuguese language called Tabon. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Oh. Those who came back after the abolition of slavery and they came, everything they said, Tabon. Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. But it's okay.
It's okay. So we call them Tablon B. It's Tabon. They also, I don't want to mention the names so you know which people they are.
Okay.
And you know, the demand of ancient voices.
Love is patient and love is kind.
Who are betrayer? Ne pana ya wo boni mira wo ye ne papa no. Wo njai papa ne yo.
Wo njai honko. Oh, some yes solo papa. Now I say home female. Any question we jane ho.
Wo be jai because papa na wo ye na wo kan.
Who say? Papa, you know by you.
A papa answer ye kind. And can you make kind in the combre? Oh, yeah, papa, who can I de? No, why count the number of times you've been kind?
And the last year, me yeah, papa, 2 years
last
ago.
Last year, Obi can remember 30 years ago. No, yeah, my mama, no, papa. And why, yeah, who kind empty? A bed do baby, a bayama. Then you explode, then you stop being kind. You cease being lovely.
It does not envy. Love does not envy.
Sa E-N-V-Y, no. Next time, I make sure what the E stands for.
Papa,
let them be anxious and anticipate.
And yeah, Thanksgiving breakfast on the 9th of February. Papa Bechrim. Simple.
Until see envy, until love does not envy.
Love does not boast.
Let's share the grace. So these are the ingredients you need to cook the soup called love. Tisa ben wine. Sana mo friend.
No.
Abekwan. Sameko wom. Jene wom.
That's right.
Ke ganyo jibo. Ena me beka no. Ke ganyo jibo e. O ke sebe ba wo mi.
Ntropo.
Ni violet one.
Atropo. Oh, na dem. Oh, so for what na kwasi ache. Na mi shira.
Akusi anipa ache no. Ya hu na efe o. And by this time, you know, all these things are in there.
That's right.
Abeno so no ni ason no.
That's right. The son ye. Ason so.
Onu na omantem. Onkonkwan no muntemu.
Abeno onu so kura be ya
ba. Ye di ni din betu.
Enkwan no so no. On the class.
On the class.
Enam no wom, jene no wo ho.
Bibia
wo ho. But abeno
no colors.
Abeno.
But at the end of the day, near from Kwana Benkwan.
Me wa Roberto nam.
Yanka jene meko garden eggs,
tomatoes near the
toast yammo.
Also the catch day.
But when himself wukawanoa, you feel all of that in the soup. The faster wukuta dino. One thing, but say until the taste of all other things that contributed to your name now, you don't have love.
What's it? Agita.
Suma mote su wona die. Enti wo se ya benkwa mom.
Captain Smart.
Kosi se ubeyi abe baako di ahye wono ma wi no. Wonnimu abe taste. But say the ye nkwa no esanse wa wi abe dalent. Enya adwe no. Abe no. Esanse wa wi dalent no. Uka wano otumu say.
We dey abe nkwa.
Nso ono no ba mu last. Enti ni ewuwo mu nkitinkiti na ma abe no suban ene ne niyo edeti.
Ti Mr. Achu we chire ho, Godwin wo ho, GH boy wo ho, Solo wo ho, won nyina wo ho. Omo
nyina adwuma nkitinkiti a omo ye cameraman ni omo nyina adwuma.
Ena ma ye fa Captain Smart.
Ena ye hu Captain Smart. Usu ye hu won.
Ti me test no, won bi.
You see this? You do it by 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And Mario eka ho na nkwakura no. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. So you see how sweet the God things are. We'll talk about that later.
One day there we have to talk about guns. Because me, there are so many things I don't understand. I've said it to here before.
You will understand.
One day, one when assassin no, nikwe bekwa koyo ajima no akopa asase won ho.
Na say e koso sese. Yeah. Na say me pass asase ato ma sore no. You sa na ton man.
Can you imagine? I mean.
Anyways, you know, you can odor. It goes deeper than the odor. Your mind goes quickly on kissing and what have you. It goes beyond that. But because Yanti Bible now say, love your neighbor as yourself, we expect to be loved in return.
If I love you, love me back.
No, you don't understand the God kind of love.
So you should just straight jacket.
Let it be your lifestyle.
Just love.
So whether somebody loves you in return or not, you already love yourself. Into no confess, love your neighbor as. If you love yourself and you genuinely love yourself, there is no need to be hurt when someone doesn't reciprocate. I have a bottle called Abraham Lamptey. I am ma near door. Near no ni ba shu here.
Yeah, appear for no.
No nkebasu momoko.
And I'm the man.
Je no ni feel me. And
say you na so tia.
Near yet me no and yeah no na me.
But I make say the man family no.
Ona.
What?
Me money tashi esumo jimi. He was not near yika bashu no nonke bahabo. Osumo mi jiu. Osumo mi jiu. Bonin jie iye na kind of.
To what one away your dog.
The auntie near abru sono sono.
And I made it.
Mango di mango.
Dabi.
Sa.
Mango di mango da.
Sa. Na so di mango dia anu na di abano uko dian watermalia. Eso bofre.
Dabi.
So distance doesn't change identity. Climatical change doesn't change identity. A whole desert now so. And found him baby or the
other mango about free crying, Cotamale could be a so my friend.
Assassin soon senior tier. The land may be harsh, but oya mango no.
Mango never.
And it doesn't matter whether you are loved in return or not.
Just love.
It is your nature. That is the only way they can see God. Because 1 John 4.
So where do you?
1 John 4:8 to know the identity of God.
Okay.
1 John 4:8. Or see, God is love. That's all. Maybe God is love.
1 John 5.
4. 1 John 4.
Oh, 1 John 4. Sorry.
Verse 8.
4. 1 John 4. NIV. 8.
Verse 8.
Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love.
So, where you see love,
you see God.
And John 4 says God is a spirit.
So love is spirit.
It only manifests when the container of the spirit acts according to the spirit in him or her. Say yes, you had it. Don't talk God to me. Leave God to me.
Don't talk God to me. Leave God to me.
Souls won by lifestyle last longer than souls won by word style.
Say a crusade.
That is where we have a challenge. You must have love to be evangelist. Crusade, dear, what we do is we cause immigration. The thing is evangelize.
Evangelism.
Thank you.
And it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
So you use
one of these days, I will invite you to my market and village evangelism. Me, what you see me in the temple, it limits me. My everything is to evangelize. And when I step out, recently I was in Ho, and it was beautiful. It was a church. I saw been organized here, and almost member here the speaker. And on my platform so high, away from the souls they came to win. Me do anam katram so mom parking konyanya nyina. Sanka say na mo pa amuye no aso dem. But wo by say wo betwe akra. Nti akonwa ho hia.
Dem ko be bi akra no.
Split. Almost me kuta microphone and there was some ghetto. Me pese ghetto. Na we akusia akra who call obedwane. They were watching me.
That's right.
And I just entered with the microphone. I entered there and I told the musicians to give me some nice reggae tune. The same no woman, no cry. And I began to sing, no Jesus, no
life.
No Jesus, Jesus, no life. And then I began to tell my story in the song to them. About 14 of them. And Captain, within 3, 4, 5 minutes, they started quenching the Kali. We find it there. Now,
Which one?
I've been there, so I know.
That's right.
Until or the shares are no amia, no adumino. I think I have to go home. You people are trying to tempt me. But I remember when I used to work at Collegon on Shona. So my life. I will carry my ball front and walk around, not knowing what tomorrow got for me. But all this time, Jesus had a plan for me. There may be times you choose the wrong things and you do the bad things, but still, He's got your back in all. So I want to tell you this. No Jesus. No, say no, Jesus, no life. Pull up, guys. At the end of the day,
that's right.
About 7 of them followed me to the crusade grounds.
Lifestyle.
2 are in the Bible college now.
Hey!
Yeah. And you know, odo enhwe nia okodo no mfomso. Na mom odo hwe ensachiraya obetumi diaba nia okodo no na brabo mu.
But since sachira man who going to be sacralized that.
To me a sachira no ne wonsam. E wonia osoma wo se kodo no nsam. Enti enkon kodo a wo hwe kwan se instantly na nipa no besisa.
Onua.
What's that?
I was born a Muslim. I went to Makaranta and everything. And for 26 years, I was a Muslim. I am 58 years now. God waited patiently for 26 solid years. And I lived my own free lifestyle for about 6 years more. Abofra kra ye wo no anyame na obo abofra no ho ban no. Abofra no nsua ne din immediately. So wo ne ho abotre. Nti adan ye kodo a ya dan nyame wasoma okodo wodo wi asabra onno betu awka se wakoye adwuma. He keeps watch over his words to perform, having been obedient to his word. Onno no behwe odo na wakoda na de no so eni wonsem. But say your odo ampa kai say, what was the first thing we read about love? Patience.
Love is patient, love is kind, love does not envy, it does not boast.
So who could now who are betrayal? Patience, you have number that's
Patrick Derby.
Oh, and the other now kind and fear do.
Menya betra 10 years.
And today,
Menya
who betray 9 months in the belly. It be 12 years and so know the name God.
Menya who betra.
You see, we don't teach this. Because with this, the offering rises slowly.
What's that? With this, no, the offering.
With these doctrines, no, when you teach the truth, they must first grow downwards. And then they will be connected to the rivers of living waters. That is when they begin to grow upwards.
GH boy. Onua.
So then you can hold my hands. My darling, you can come and hold his hands. You can also join me. You can join me. This is all Ghana need. As it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. So right.
What does that mean?
So this is all Ghana needs. This is all we need. And yes, I'm a dog one maybe. But I am a super dog. That's all. That's Lucky Dube.
Breaking those barriers.
TH boy.
Me and Krenny, me, I believe me, something we say. That is the headache we have now. Do you know that love has no color? That's what Lucky Dube is saying. Different colors,
One people.
we are Latino.
Uh-huh.
Me a Ghanaian. I can learn your language.
Yes.
I can speak Spanish.
Sure.
I speak Spanish. I speak Portuguese.
Hey.
I speak English.
Hey.
Meshe obi onosuka German. Obi suka Russian. When we meet at a place where I don't understand the Russian language, speak it to our understanding. That is love. Or don't jeresa wona wo sefata sing obi. Look at the fingers. Are they equal?
No.
First Corinthians.
Okay. Love is not proud.
You know what you are reading, so I don't have to.
Love is not proud.
So my da. So if you want to know who is God like, check this. That's the CV. This is the content.
God is not proud.
This is anybody you see these things in the person, God is in the person. Simple.
patient, kind, does not envy, does not boast.
You don't boast.
It's not proud.
You're not proud.
Love does not dishonor others. And it is not self-seeking. And no, I'm there to so. No, and 13:3-8. Okay. It is not easily angered. Oh, you are.
I know me friend the temperature. And found oja would be shed or das.
Onye easily angered.
Ni boom fu keke. Who can the tree more easily no? Brofwa ashen the shoulder part. I'm on the pampas. But who can roar?
Ni boom fu
Keke. Sumu min fu keke. So, or you're patient, or you're kind, boasting with all these things. Eshen and moi. And before befahi and abalimu.
So you first have to be patient.
You have to be
kind.
You don't boast.
You don't boast. You don't envy. You are not proud.
You are not proud.
You do not dishonor others.
Now, when
you are not self-seeking.
Thank you. When you put all these together,
how can you be angry?
Word, humility.
You can never be angered easily. It keeps no record of wrong.
So why were you counting the kindness? That's why you kept the record of the person not showing you love in return. Odo en fa from so on kai. Isaiah chapter 1 or say, come, let us reason together. Though your sins, they shall be like. If they are like this, they shall. The opposite, or say, as the heavens are far from the earth, that's how far I will separate you from your sins. And it's a nyami ebedowa. All you shall won from suo. Oshani who or your dog into your barbedo. Say baby oba na ye few a hon ye you ye kasa by heart and fano ne oba be ya. That is what I said, do not conform but transform. So you first move the person. And nipa bi wa omu nya nipa bonefo, but they have never tasted love. So when you are introducing love to them, it is their first time. You say, you will not know the taste of Coca-Cola.
You never love the taste of Coca-Cola.
Thank you. And it is necessary. Because since you being completely loved, if you don't go to where you will be hated, you will not know there is another side of life. All things work together. And yes, including the envy, the hatred, the betrayal. All those things work together for the good of them that love the Lord. Odo. So yeah, sana Hausa for Kano. Long. Somo. Amor. Le Maire. French for the Bibi Amuchu Omono.
Le Maire.
So we if the nation will bring when him say baby odo one yen tan ho abefo.
Baby odo no be yin o.
Thank you. When I was growing up, as a young Muslim boy, I would carry both fruits to divine healers, apostolic, Pentecost, all within Kolegon. And do you know, said those days, they don't speak in tongues. Sometimes not tongues.
And shada nye bebre bi asa.
Samre no so na mami penin to me fa pan no ba sorry. No abebubu amankwala ne nyina ye mbo no be yi. And then mama ye ka tongues so pa ye hu abefo pa o.
Mampa.
Has the tongues come to replace
Abeism? Abeism. Abeism.
I'm just asking a question.
Love does not delight in evil.
Thank you.
But rejoices with the truth.
Thank you. Bibi was here. How do you call
it? Always protects. Always trusts.
If you love Ghana, you will protect Ghana.
Sure.
If you love Ghana, you will trust Ghana. Akabako.
Always hopes.
If you love Ghana, you will hope. To say minuti, I say you're Ghanaian.
Sure.
You will hope say Black Stars better Egypt.
Well. Yeah, we will hope. In fact, I hope.
We are talking about love now.
Yes. So I hope
until love discomforts you, and you still remain loving, what you have is fake.
Ajita. Love always perseveres. Perseverance, pa.
And a perseverance, who names any brap any patience.
Hey. Love never fails.
Asa.
Debi if you have konde hu.
Entina me say asa no. Ope so kan so aso.
But where are the prophecies? They will cease.
Who compare asem?
Entina me say hande hu. But where are the prophecies?
Who can Kojovia, King James Version? Or say seek.
I love this man.
I say seek love. Straight. They say I can love never fails. Honestly, Kojovia says seek love. Asa. Seek love. Because prophecies ni niamani nyina abetwe mu akọ. But to be a one donor, so one door in return for a dabby beba. Thank you. So love never dies.
But where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when completeness comes,
and the completeness is in God, who is love. According to 1 John 4:8.
What is in part disappear? When I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child.
Thank you.
I reasoned like a child.
Weak people can't love.
What's it?
Love is not for weaklings.
Weak people can't love.
Weak people are vindictive, unforgiving. They are the opposite of what you read. Because you have to be strong to love. Is anybody stronger than God?
No.
That's why he is love. If you want to be strong, walk in love.
Pacho, wait, Bible ya de kwa soro ya bi na wo kan ya na no abia na.
Se me na mekuta me Bible anka obeka se na me di ba ya no. Wow, Bible no na wo kan. And I know you are discovering more. When you are young, can make us a consona kind.
No, because I don't know.
Yes. So what we have more Christians in this country.
Yes.
Do we?
As for this one, me myself, in fact, me myself.
It is talking to you.
This one,
and talking to me.
This one, me myself. Let me
falter somewhere.
In fact, this one, me know about say.
What you are saying? Even with this, we falter somewhere.
Patient akakakra.
I
can give myself
camera
40 over 100. Kindness. Kindness. Minja nansai.
Eswati.
Kakra. Because you see, when you need papa sa no the money to
because you were counting.
Baba. But your school fees is from level 100 to level 300.
300.
Now, but they do level 400 crime in Korea. No, I quite not to back with Hong Kong. No, my cost went here.
Or not the way to 1,000, level 1,000. Nebufu.
Eh, Yami.
Ani.
Also, Yami Ade.
You see, if He is our God and we are His children, I and my Father
are one.
Thank you. We must work hard. We make mistakes. We have weaknesses. We fall. But don't ever try to hold on to God. You may let go sometimes because you are human. Let Him hold on to you.
Oh.
That is where we get it wrong. No. Bibi betumi ase no wagya no.
So eja show na ho a.
Thank you.
Beja akɔhɛ. So ɔno kuta wo mu a. Wo so me mu o. Nsuo mu o. Ɔne me nenam.
Orange miuda. You know, Samina mojemwa. Ɔne me nenam. Mina mesumwa yesu okami wo. Oshe mi bosi.
Orange me.
I will never leave you. Watch it. Obia yawo nemfi
pia
bleeding from the head, the back, the feet, the hands, and the side. He was still loving on the cross.
Hey! Hey, and then my bedroom.
Se obi peyengeradi Yesu Kristo asema onsakra
Onua.
Maranatha.
Enyamre odo nyamre. Mi kai wo kai niama bi a wo so enti na ye wo ya no wo kai a ebe ye wo ya. That statement, forgive but don't forget, it is not in the Bible.
Hey. Oh, I can forgive you, but I will not forget it.
It is not in the Bible. Then you are counting. It's not easy. I have offended a lot of people. Maybe I'm in him. People offend me. Maybe I'm in him. But at the end of the day, you look healthier if you don't remember. So for your own good, keep loving.
Etunim, adria bam tim se me kwa me koye table ato
Last, the first Sunday in the year, you know what I did?
No.
Yeah, sorry, I'm a apostle here. I called everybody who've passed through my hands before. Those who have offended me, those who have not, those I have offended. I called live on Facebook.
Hey.
And some of them, after receiving my call, I can count not less than 25 people dressed up and came to church. Many have walked away because we gave up in loving them. Because we always look at the cup half empty. But if we see it half full, we'll work to add to make it full. But when you see it half empty, you will lose the hope of feeling it. I call them. Now, so be from Obia, your body now, friend. Oh, Kwajo, no Krenya, I miss our friendship. Can we let go of the past and be friends again? How will you feel? Thank you.
Me table at home. Me kwa na ma take from 10 to 100%. Love. Na ma take. Patience. Me kwa na ma share.
What take your percentage now?
Kindness. Envy.
And if we are going by this, 2% per year. So see, work towards your salvation with what? Trembling and fear.
Because baby, I am who cry and say, would him say, Matissa, me yakoda, me casate, sakura. No, me say so we so.
No, that is where we got it wrong. We pick scriptures contextually to fit in the message we want to preach.
Because a yakoya to say one not there, you are just a baby.
Thank you. And I think so society mocks at people who love.
Wo de wa jimi na wo do hu
The
nyina.
odi ye we nyina no oda so ye wa downfall. Na me ye first anya ma na mba ma be sa na mo ka no. Na me enhye atomo ka yin for gbe ye na me akechongbo na.
Ah, akechongbo na. Me anka me kwada na.
Yes.
Akechongbo na.
When then the mission is not.
Yen fa me fa ma bobo ano.
David. Hey,
Me get ya no.
acha obusumi ayedua.
Edua bro.
Na ye day. What are people going with?
Hey, Jesus Christo.
Take up your cross and follow Jesus. So what to you? Ascendia na Messia. Ascendia. Yes, ascendia na Messia. Ascendia no ni.
Na just say nyanso ayo.
Carpenter kura nyansha se pleni dua no de be ya ascendia. Unyansia.
For now we see only a reflection as in a mirror.
Yeah.
Then we shall see face to
Face to, you can only see who you are when your love is complete in the one you love.
So it is not in the mirror. Looking in the mirror and
We are God's mirror. Or see, let us make man. He is a spirit. So for him to see how he looks, he made us.
What's it?
Yes. John 4 tells us God is a spirit. So for God to see how he really looks, he made us.
My image.
And nyame hu no, or we all say na metie, me tuntum kama. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
But when you don't love, you distort the image of God. Afe ohuwa, ohunihu, because or your door. And watch it. He breathed into you, and we became a living. So you are not. You see, don't live life. Live life.
Don't live life.
Live life. Kashiwala. Nawala. The fact that I love Samini does not mean you should play this song. Why are you people like that? Why are you people like that? Menim say unya yanka wo besem na e kire ni na wanya te
sa la dotie sa na doko sa
GH
la
boy.
dotie sa na doko.
Onua.
You people don't bring me out of the spirit. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Amen.
And then, no, I deal with quotation where you can hear. David Papa.
I know you love reading. Go do this thing.
Now I know in part.
Yeah.
Then I shall know fully.
Now let me show you something. Let me explain this part. When your love for me is not complete, you will not see fully who I am.
I will not even appreciate you.
Thank you. So you wouldn't know, say, oh, Sir Abraham Lamptey is this kind, jovial guy. People feel free, safe in love.
They feel free and safe in love.
That's why somebody will feel free and safe around you and walk naked in front of you. The person can only do so because they love you. And you know, love is trust. But because our love is not perfect, Proverbs 3 will tell you, trust in the Lord alone.
Trust is dangerous.
Share. Also, who define love? No one who trusts one. Because it is a love that is meant for your neighbor. But when it comes to trust, he's a jealous God. I was talking to somebody, I'm telling, do you know why it looks like the marriage of pastors and things have challenges? God is a jealous God. So if you don't focus on your marriage and you focus on his work, he won't talk.
What's it?
Share. We need to study.
Some years software.
Juma is a woman coffee. You don't take care of. You don't have time for the family. But who are 24/7? Who you? You just say boss make us a coffee.
David.
Thank you. He's a jealous.
And
God.
let me point. Mapon.
And you're being friends of my main country and say Captain Bebe fi intem. To send your pair ni light soup no.
And now these three things remain. And it is not a semicolon, it's a colon.
They don't change. Now mention them.
Faith. Hope. And love.
But above all.
But the greatest of all these is love.
Here for deliverance.
Morning show.
Can't you find a nice I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God. Play this one for me. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing. I might have offended you in 2023, but let me tell you, it may be intentional or unintentional, by words, by act. But can you please show me the love of God by forgiving me? And let's reconnect. We are human. Wow. And the only way God will be made manifest in us is when we keep loving, even in pain. Because, Captain, let me say this one and it will shock you. Jesus bled from 5 points of his body. The hands, the head, his back, his side, and then the leg. Obiani baby ofadi hu Yesu. The third generation believers are those who entered through this place, because if you are from here to the heart and what, from here to the heart and what, from the back and what. But those of us that are coming from the feet, we are battling against gravity. So we did not arrive polished,
because you came from the feet.
We struggled to come this far. Love us just as we are.
Yeah, dear no. Yeah, papa
the great grandfather here suffer. The grandfather bedi suffer. Or papa so here suffer. The brothers deny suffer. And you no but I am a first generation believer. So what so what I have to fight to arrive is not the same thing. I may not be polished, but I'm still Christ's. Keep loving me. Your love can change me and make me better.
Beye bosome. Tamen, da ben ye call or same month ben no. Was it in December? I think it was the last week in November. So if in November, ABC and there. Martin Semen Finyamin Crawford. And I think, sir, you saw for no more adwuma ye. Yeah. As a Bible ninchire mu na ye, Jesus will do it in kwa.
I love you, Lord.
Thank you. Thank you.